Okie dokie. How's it going, everybody? Goodday to die here. And guys, we are back with some more Building with Good Day, episode 66. Still going strong today. I've been wanting to do this for quite a long time, actually. But now I'm going to work on something non-scale specific. But if I somehow get it almost at the right scale, I'll be legitimately surprised. But what I'm thinking of right now, guys, Discovery era ships. Not just the Nimitz class, which, by the way, is on its way. I It kills me trying to keep updating you guys on that, trying to keep everyone optimistic about it. But guys, I just want to go ahead and say it's just been a lot of procrastination on my part. It's not because I don't have the money, it's just been procrastination on my part. Which, you know what, maybe later today I'll go ahead and get it done. I've probably said that plenty of times before, but never mind, just whatever. Anyway, so that being said, guys, I am working on what they call a shepherd class, which I guess is basically an upside down walker class. Well, very creative, very creative. Yep. I also go ahead and build a carbon cut copy of this, of my walker class over here, and just flip it upside down, and then boom, there you go. Now I'm going to try and keep this as original as possible, so I try and keep it relatively small, but actually, I don't know whether I should keep it relatively small. Hmm. Actually, bump it up to that big of a circle. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna have an 11 by 11 circle kind of thing. So we'll have a total of 22 blocks going through the middle. So we're gonna start off with a total of 7. No wait. Yeah, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And mark the center. That way I don't get confused. Then 2 sets of 2, and then 1, 1. And there you go. That's pretty much it, actually. 2, 3, 4, and then there we go. So yeah, I'm kind of surprised. This is about it, actually. I'm kind of impressed. Anyways, so and I know everyone last night was thinking. I mean, I know you guys were probably thinking if I was streaming last night, then that whole like social gathering I was planning didn't work out. Yep, it had to snow. It had to snow earlier than expected. Really disappointing, but it's not like it's the end of the world. I was still living it up, by the way. Blasting the music throughout the house. Man, that was amazing. Yeah, yeah. And then finally, winding down, heading to bed. Anyways, so now we are going to go ahead and fill this in, except there's going to be a little interesting mix-up once we get this whole circle filled in. More on that when we get to it. Anyway, so yeah. Also, this whole Building with Good Day episode was supposed to be on last night, but I unfortunately got myself into a not Skype Discord call with my bro Thumb Advance, and yeah, I figured screw it, let's do a game that I'm able to stream and it can still come through pretty dang good on, and that's about it. And there you go. That's all she wrote. Anyways, so we are almost finished with this right here. All right. And yeah, like I said, once we're done, I'm gonna do something kind of nuts for the center fold here, so to speak, where you would fold it in half, kind of. Actually, no, a centerfold is a piece of a magazine, usually seen in like Playboy magazine. So that's the wrong kind of terminology. And somewhere in the middle. That's all I gotta say. And there we go. All right, so now we're gonna have to find the center. Oops. There we go. Now, okay, so we're gonna cut out 3 here in the middle, and we're gonna have slabs. And that's about it, actually. And then oh, I forgot we need sea lanterns for this. And um there we go. Just in case. Just in case if I need to build the cells up. We're gonna go ahead and have something like this. So so we have a weird cutout and stuff. It's kind of strange, but at the same time, it surprisingly works, actually. Then we're gonna have one down there just to be safe. And now, I should probably extend this out a bit more. Yeah, I should. And trap door there. Perfect. Now, oh, there we go. All right. Perfect. That's better. Then just going to go ahead and put some carpet down. Perfect. So yeah, you got those nice little indentations in the saucer section, which make it pretty unique to say the least. But in the end, it works. Anyways, so now we're going to come towards the back here. We're going to have two stairs. It should be noted though, guys, that I am actually have this build from freaking Space Engineers of all games. So yeah, it might be a little cuckoo bananas when it comes to how this is being built up. So just bear with me. Bear with me. So because I know it's not even Minecraft scale, but but let's just say it's like one of those very crappy B movies that you would see like straight to video and stuff. Like you don't have much of a budget, but they're giving it their all either way. Sounds like me, actually. When it comes to my movies, I don't have much of a budget, but I give it my all, anyways. I like that. Anyways, so we're gonna have something like this. Yeah, doesn't seem too bad, actually. There we go. Just move it everything forward by one. There we go. That makes it look a bit better. Now we're going to go over by 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, perfect. Now we're gonna cut off the back here. We're gonna have slabs. Yep, we're gonna cut off the back there. We're gonna have slabs. And right about here is where we're going to have, I'm just going to go ahead and do the ventral hull real quick. We're going to have, yep, slabs there, stairs there, booyah. There we go. And now, I have a stair there and slabs there, so it's just going to be a kind of, actually, right there, we're just going to have a stair there and a slabs there. Perfect. So we're going to have something like this in the back. It's not perfect by any means, but in the meantime, it seems to be good. Then we're going to come out by 2, sort of 2 by 3 right here. And right about here is where we're going to pull out the red stained glass. All right, we're going to have a stair at the other end of the stained glass like that. And there we go. All right, so I have something like this. Then once that's all well and good, we have another stair and then a slab. Just to cover up the... There you go. Then we're going to have slabs there. And a carpet and a trapdoor. Actually, carpet and then a slab. And there we go. And now we are going to have a nice little whatever, I guess. I don't know what to call this. It's a very odd piece of the secondary hull here. Yeah, very odd piece of the secondary hull. Or secondary hull going into the primary hull. And we're going to have a little bit of a weird little weird little details right there. So and there we go. All right. Now, I'm going to have stair there. And slabs going across the middle and then carpet. So something like this. Not too bad, mind you guys, but strange. Strange enough to warrant something weird. And we're going to have stair there and slabs there. And right about here is where we're going to have, actually right about here. So we're going to have 3 stairs. And it's just going to be going right into the primary hull. And anyway, so in the little gap here, by the way, we're just going to have 3 slabs. So just to give it a little bit of detail. We're going to have slabs on the end, like that. Actually, I just realized one little thing. We're going to move the stair blocks back. We're going to have the slabs there, and then carpet. Or not carpet, trapdoors. And finally, cut it out. We're going to have, there we go, slabs right there. And a stair there behind it. And then, of course, black, or not black, our blocks going all the way back. There we go. Yep. Seems a little flat towards the end, but it's going to look a little less flat by the time I'm done with it. And that's about it for what we got going on here. So, oh boy, so this is where we really start to kick things into high gear. Okay, so now we're going to have a slab there, another slab there, and then we're going to have going all the way back until we leave 3, and then we just go up by half a slab. Yep, go up by 3, and then there you go. And boy, this is going to be dangerous to do on so many levels. Okay, so I have 2 trapdoors there. Actually, 1 carpet and then 2 trapdoors, and then the rest are slabs. Yep. Okay, so now I'm very impressed with the detail I managed to put into such a small build like this. I'm kind of impressed with myself. I gotta give myself a little pat on the back here. And anyone who's able to build this thing as well, just you give yourselves a pat on the back as well, because you guys deserve it. Anyways, so yeah, we're just gonna continue going out, I guess. Oops. So yeah, we're gonna have the up, yeah, 2 like that. And I wish there was like some kind of symmetry mode I could put on this and stuff. That way I can actually, focus on what's, focus on what's going on. And there we go. So the last layer, 3, then another 3, then a 2. There we go. Now, perfect. And a 1. All right, so we're gonna have something like this, and seems to be pretty good so far for what we got going on here. So then I have a total of 2 there. Oh yeah, there was supposed to be a Yeah, we're going to have a 1 and then a 2 towards the end. Like that. And now... Alright, so 2... Yeah, 2 sets of 2 and then... Yep, 2 sets of 2 and then of 3. Actually, 3 sets of 2. I just realized. There we go. Alright, so it's messy, but not too messy. So we just got to extend it outwards until we're maybe about 1 to 2 blocks over the 2 blocks over the saucer section. So we're gonna add another one. And we're gonna have one just like this. So it's weird, but it's meh at the same time. I don't know. Honestly, guys, like, this is weird. This honestly is so friggin' weird. What did I miss? I think I know what I missed. Dang it. I gotta make sure this is all well and good before I completely annihilate something like this. Okay, so we're supposed to be... Alright, I think I got it. And that's about it. Okay, good. And there we go. Almost forgot. I almost forgot. There we go. All right, now we're talking. Okay, so there we go. Now we're going to have a stair, upside down stair. I think I made that go a little too high. Let's see. Okay, so how about just a little bit of a minor design change here, just to give it a little bit more flair, I guess. Go ahead and have it go down by 1. Then we'll have a stair piece that goes inwards like that. See, guys, nothing to it. Anyways, so now got that going. Actually, I think I got, okay, um, here, that's better. Now, yeah, we're going to go with the same thing that we went for last time, which was stair. And there we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and these really weird nacelles, but then again, since when was Discovery even sane to begin with? Actually, it should be noted that from here, we're just going to go off by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 blocks total going forward. Actually, on the outside, we're just going to have, yeah. And we're going to have extra layer of slabs there. And finally, actually, trapdoors there and then slabs there. Then carpet just to spice it up a bit. Yeah, carpet just to spice it up a bit. And there we go. So, and now, based on the length that I have here, oh wow, things are going to get weird, but bear with me, guys. It's going to get easy. So we're going to go off by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make it 11. All right, so forward by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Guess make that 11. Whoops. Perfect. What the? How did I get it to be? Oh, I built up a layer already. Never mind. I'm smart. I'm totally not dumb. And so, all right. I'm just gonna copy and paste what we did on the other side. Not too bad. Oh, and we're gonna have a stair there and slab right there. Or double slab, I should say. There we go. Now we're talking. Now I have a total of 1, 2. Oh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And now we are going to have, oh boy, this is where things might get a little tricky. Maybe a little too tricky for yours truly over here, so that's saying something. Oh, and we still need to finish the ventral hull of the saucer section, but that's all right. That's all right. We can finish that once we're done with the nacelles. We're just going to go one block over. Oops. Actually, we're going to also have a stair in the middle right there. For just that one side, though, just to give it a little bit more detail. We're going to have a stair there. Perfect. And we're just going to have double slabs like that. Not too serious, but trust me, it'll get serious, like a lot more serious once we're done with this. So I have slabs going back, of course. And in theory, this should be to scale with my other Discovery era starships, like my Crossfield class over here and the Nimitz class as well. In theory, it should be about 1/10 scale, give or take a block or two. It could be slightly downscaled and or it could be slightly upscaled. I honestly can't tell you guys because, well, I'm just going off what I've seen on the show. Also, I've been asked, although I've actually, some people who have seen some of my friends who have seen the show and actually watch my videos from time to time. They don't have time to go on the stream, unfortunately, but that's fine. That's beside the point. The point is that they saw that little Section 31 bird of prey. That was, what in the third episode or second episode of Discovery Season 2? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't watched Season 2. We're going to have something like this. We're just going to have very basic stuff. Yeah. So like I said, anyway, so me personally, I haven't watched Season 2. Nor do I care to because, it was good for the first 2 episodes and then, yep, started to go downhill. Who would have guessed? Anyway, so yeah, but guys, I'm not here to complain about what the quality of stuff, complain about the quality of stuff that I grew up on changing at a manic pace. I'm here to finish off this build. So we're gonna have carpet at the end, 3 there. Then we're just gonna have a single iron trapdoor at the end right here. Now, anyone's wondering, I would suggest, like, if you're using any texture pack that has a very weird and off, like, a texture pack that has a very weird looking iron trapdoor, like the nature texture pack or something, I say, if you guys feel so inclined, you guys use maybe birch trapdoors or dark oak trapdoors for this one. That's the best I can give you guys. And then we're going to have actually just slabs. And there you go. We are almost finished. Perfect. Now all we need to do is just switch up the... All right, yeah, that's about right. We're just going to go ahead and do this. Oops. And there you have it. We have a shepherd class, kind of. It looks weird, like really weird. Oh, mainly because I think I'm supposed to extend this out a bit more. So here, we're going to extend it out by 1 block. Yeah, so it's going to keep it relatively simple. I mean relatively simple, though. And there we go. Now we're going to have a stair in the middle. And anyway, so as expected, though... Oh, we're almost done, actually. We forgot about the ventral hull. With the deflector dish housing and stuff. Now, all right, so we're going to come to the front here. We're going to have... There we go, and then a single trapdoor on the bottom there. Yep, then we're going to go ahead and go forward until we're just going to leave 2 blocks at the front. Then finally, that's pretty much what I'm able to gather because of the weird design for the deflector dish, but that's the best I can come up with. All right, perfect. So we're just going to leave 2 there. We're going to go over by 1, 2, and then there we go. Perfect. And we're going to have that there, and nothing too serious, but granted, it is going to get really weird by the time we... Yeah, there we go. So we're going to go back until we leave 3, and then the 3 blocks that we leave empty, we're going to fill in with iron trapdoors. And now we're going to have stair there, and another stair back there, like so. So we're going to have something like this. Now, we're going to have... We're going to keep going back, I guess. But instead of any stairs, we're just going to have slabs going towards the back. And now we're going to have stairs just going down the center like that. And then finally, ooh, yeah. So you're going to have something like this. It's nothing too fancy, but at the same time, it's kind of good in a way. Right, you get a lot of unintentional detail without there being any actual, detail to work with. It's kind of the beauty of some of these things. We're just going to line it with trapdoors like so, and then of course trapdoors again. Perfect. Now we are just going to be, yeah, we're going to have just basic. Then there you go. We have the Shepherd class. It's not exactly how I pictured it, but I don't know. It's a rough draft, guys. It's a really, really, really rough draft. But I don't know. I think it looks good. For what it's worth, it looks pretty dang good. And something that I've been dreading for a long time is coming to bite me in the rear yet again. And no, it's not anything bad or anything. It's not anything personal. It's something that's been constantly nagging at me ever since I started doing the Discovery builds. It's kind of my least favorite ship, actually. Or second least favorite ship, actually, from the Discovery era. The Hoover class. Anyone who knows what I'm talking about can tell you that this thing is basically a Diet Nebula class. Except it's worse, in a way. Like, how can it be worse? Frick if I know. Anyway, so we're going to have a 7x7 circle. So really basic, it's just going to be a single 2, single 1, and then the single 2 again, with a 5 in the middle. Oh boy. This is... This is to get my drink. So yeah, actually, I also just realized one little thing here for the Shepherd class real quick. And at this point, I think this could be borderline procrastinating on me trying to avoid doing the Hoover class as much as possible. You'd be right. Like, really right, actually. You'd be right to assume that. Because I'm not denying anything at this point. Yeah, not because of how hard the class of ship is going to be to build. In fact, it'll be pretty easy once I get all the basics down, but at the same time, I just... But at the same time, okay, you got the torpedo tubes right there, directly under the deflector dish. And there you have it. Shepherd class done. Now back to the... Actually, no, the... Whatever that thing's called, the Maggie class, I believe. Something like that. It's just, well, whatever it is, it's a saucer section with 2 nacelles basically piercing it like a sword. I don't know. I mean, when it comes to visual symbolization, you know, like piercing reality much when it comes to your way you run your show? Just curious. And also, it should be noted that this is pretty much, at this point, non-scale specific. I mean, I'm trying to keep it as close to 1/10 scale as much as possible, but the only problem is that since, you know, Discovery scaling is so jacked up to begin with, it's going to be kind of difficult to actually figure anything real out. So it's going to be, yeah, it's just really hard to figure out what the scaling is overall, you know, since they jacked up the scaling when it came to the Connie class. So Also, I'm really trying to think though, because I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this is probably just me trying to make sense of the whole Discovery verse and stuff as to how and why everything looks so different. But really think about it, guys. Technically speaking, we're going from Enterprise onward, right? Taking into account that the Borg, still went back in time to, attempt to stop first contact. Like, taking that into account, there's one thing that we actually didn't take into account. The fact that the wreckage of the Borg ship from the Enterprise episode Regeneration is never spoken of again. Like, no one speaks of it ever again. I mean, I'd imagine someone would be talking about it again once the, you know, bases and outposts along the neutral zone got scooped up off the face of the planet. Or asteroids, whatever they had in the 24th century. Oh boy. Yeah. I mean, I'm lost my train of thought there because I'm trying to figure out how this stupid stupid Hoover class here works. But well, like here's the thing, guys. Where do you think all that Borg technology went? Exactly. Like, I mean, come on, guys. Actually, and also, you know what? You know what? Who gives a crap? Honestly, I'm just trying to apply logic where there is none, and that's just a waste of my time. Anyway, so also, I'd like to do something pretty insane, actually. Like, share this. Like, if you're subscribed to any YouTubers who do Minecraft tutorials like this, well, not only is this a really awesome way to get my channel exposed and stuff, but I challenge them, or at least a few of them, whoever's still doing sci-fi based, tutorials. I challenge them to not exactly a build off, mind you, but to do something better than what I was able to do here. Than what I'm able to do here. Like actual professional tutorial dudes that can actually, you know, be a match and stuff. Like, I wonder if they can do better than what I can over here. I don't know. I mean, I'm legitimately curious, guys, as to where things would lead and stuff when it comes to that. I don't know. It's just a thought. It's just a thought. Like, not only would it give them more content, it would also give me a shout out and stuff. Like, seriously, like it's just one of those scenarios where everybody wins. Like, literally. Yeah, so that's literally what it is. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just a very odd thing that I had a thought of recently. Like, I swear, like, come on, guys, somebody share this video with one of the YouTubers that does something like this for a living and stuff. Then things can really get kicked into high gear. And oh boy. Yeah, trust me, it's one of those scenarios where I may be in over my head on this one, but I don't know. I want to see what happens. Like, seriously, it's a win-win for everyone. It's like, yeah, actually, yeah, I can't stress it enough. It's basically like this whole idea is a win-win for everyone. They get to produce more content, and then I get a shout out. Honestly, yeah, and it's one of those scenarios where everybody wins. And wow, I just realized that was a voice crack and a half right there. And oh boy, I think I maybe accidentally did the nacelles too long, but oh boy. See, like I said, the Hoover class isn't that hard, but it is when you're trying to keep it sane in a way that, makes you look less insane. Oh my gosh. That looks terrible. But at the same time, that's kind of the way it looks. Like, I can't stress it enough. This literally is the craft. I swear. Well, anyone has any bright ideas on how I can save my YouTube career at this point based on how this is going, I think I could use a little bit of a pep up here because this blows. I mean, look at this. Look at this thing. What did I even make out of this? Honestly, it's just getting me scratching my head right now. I mean, I could just update maybe, yeah, just give this thing a small update by giving it the whole deflector dish treatment right here, but that's about it. That's literally about it. And replace the slabs of stairs right there, of course, but that's literally about it. Look at that. Just look at that. I mean, come on, dude. How can you not make this look weird and unsatisfying? And I'm just going to go ahead and replace there you go. See, how can you not make this weird? Look at this. I'm just going to go ahead and clear out my inventory. See, how can you not make this weird? Granted, there's probably some other details here that I'm probably missing. But, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, dang. All right. Oh boy, I did miss something, but it's not exactly that big of a deal when you in the grand scheme of things. All I have to do is something like this. Like I just need to extend it out by 1, extend it out by 2, and then just have a 3 on the end like that. Yep, yep, that's pretty much it. I mean, I just need to increase the length of the nacelles a bit. Actually, more than that, I need to completely disassemble the nacelles and replace them. But other than that, this is about it. This literally is about it. Yep, that's pretty much it, actually. It's literally not even that. It's just what we got here. And maybe there's like an impulse engine housing or something. And there's just some slight housing for a impulse drive, but that's about it. Other than that, everything else here is bullcrap. It's literally that simple. Everything else here is literally bullcrap. That's all I gotta say. Oh boy. I still can't believe I'm actually doing this though. Actually, I still can't believe that I legitimately messed up on one of the most basic Star Trek ships you could ever make at 1/10 scale. Well, second to the Defiant class down there. Because the Defiant class was really easy to build. This, on the other hand, is just a cluster fuzz of different stupid items. Like dang, dude. Anyway, so from there we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, counting these two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna have a total of 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And finally, yep, that's pretty much it. And we're just gonna yep, just have it until we go one block over. Actually, one block over with slabs. Yeah, we're just gonna have, there we go. There we go. Yep. Yep, this is pretty much it, fellas. This is pretty much it. I legitimately feel sorry for you guys. Yep, I legitimately feel sorry for you guys. This is like this is sad. Like, what has my life become at this point? I mean, look at this. Yep, honestly, at this point, I'm legitimately questioning what has my life become at the moment, because this, my friends, is sucky. Like, really sucky. And towards the front, of course, we're going to have the 2 blocks cut out, and then oh boy. This legitimately, like, I swear what I swear what I was saying. I swear, I wish what I was saying could make a little bit more sense, but I can't make sense of this. This legitimately breaks me. This whole ship design basically just breaks me in half. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Like, seriously, what were the crew on Discovery thinking when they made something like this? This is a Diet Nebula class, that's what it is. Yep, this is literally what it is. It's literally just this. And plenty of other crazy things. Yeah, so basically, carpet over the stairs, trapdoors over the slabs, and then slabs over the blocks. And, yeah, that's about it. Oh boy, I literally can't find the words to describe how dumb this looks. Like, this is really bad. I'm just gonna have slabs there and then trapdoors going all the way down because why not? Except for when we hit the slabs, of course. Or stairs, I mean. Except for when we hit the stairs and the rest of the... Like, how did I even manage this? Seriously. I swear, even for me, this is channeling a completely different galaxy right now. This is so friggin' dumb. I can't believe I actually made myself do this, though. And as a reward and or punishment, I have no idea whether to call it reward or punishment at this point, but for better or for worse, there you go. Yep, for better or for worse, who gives a crap? This is probably one of the weirdest things I've ever had to make. Well, to be fair, it is pretty cheap to make. I could build it in the Monarbis district, but who knows at this point? I mean, come on, dude. This is so dumb and cheesy. It's All right. Enough about me freaking out. I'm good. I'm cool. I'm cool. Anyways, wow, it took me an hour to build a medium to large size ship versus a very a small, and I mean so small looking ship. Like, it's probably one of the smallest full-size starships I've ever had to make of all time. Second to the Daedalus class or the Defiant class, but either way, either way. Well, to be fair, it does have a size that's comparable to a Miranda class over here, probably. But no, no matter how you put it, it's still bullcrap. Look at this. Like, what the frick is this? It's a Diet Nebula class, pretty much. Without the module or the cool, stylized look of the 24th century from Next Gen. Okay. Anyway, so now that that little spat is done and over with, still can't believe I managed to get myself into something like that. Anyway, so I'm just gonna update this design just a bit more because, I want to distance myself from the Hoover class as much as possible. But for anyone who's wondering, no, I don't dislike the class, mind you guys. I think it's an okay class. It's a pretty interesting, unique, if not, yeah, it's a pretty interesting, if not, unique design. It's and kind of hard to get any more detail out of it from, just 1/10 scale. Because apparently it's supposed to be swept a bit more. Wait. I somehow managed to get this whole build entirely wrong somehow. Only I can do that and actually succeed with it. So let's just say, even for me, this is channeling a completely different galaxy right here. And there we go. There, it's more swept forward instead of, you know, backwards like I was doing. But still, yeah, an interesting, if not unique, design for all the wrong reasons. Oh boy. Freaking A. Oh man. I don't know what to say. I just do not know what to say right now. This legitimately looks so weird and so surreal. Like, like this is probably okay. I'm sorry. This is the last rant I'll go on it, but this is probably one of the most horrifically surreal things I have ever built in Minecraft. Worse than that little star platform I made over here for a space station, that was based off of something in Space Engineers I had at one point. Unfortunately, it got destroyed. Yeah. So yeah, and I thought this was ludicrously stylized right here when it came to how, and and, and just barely big enough to have a water elevator system, by the way. So that was pretty interesting. But anyways, back to the main meat. Anyway, so like I said before, I thought building a giant space station with a huge platform on it was horribly surreal, like horrifyingly surreal. I mean, this right here is just a little surreal, but kind of terrifying. Like, yeah, actually, it's a little surreal, but more so terrifying, actually. So this is legitimately scary. Anyways, also there's supposed to be like this little no, 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 no. I'm not building that. No. Okay. I'm leaving it here. I'm leaving it here, guys. This is freaking this broke my mind. This is officially the first ever Building with Good Day outside of the 50th episode where I built the Nebula class. No, that was when no, 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 that was the 100 subscriber special, I mean. Oh boy. Also, maybe I should do a Building with Good Day similar to this for my 150 subscriber special. I don't know, more on that later. Anyways, that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment who you guys want me to play next, and hit subscribe to become a member of the crew today. And guys, I think this is second to the one with the Nebula class. This is one of the other. Actually, no, not even the Nebula class came close to this. At least I fixed the problem after a while. This just broke my mind. Like, this just broke my sanity. I swear, guys, this is just horribly surreal in so many different ways. It's really, really scary for me. Anyways, that being said, guys, I'm going to go take a breath of fresh air, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.